Okay. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to my, first of all, Blue Eyes deck profile. First deck profile I'm ever doing. Why? Because everyone's just playing the fucking copy-paste deck profile of everyone else. I will not be discussing the fucking meta because we're in a shit spot. We're as in the meta. I don't want to be analyzing the meta. I don't want to be rationalizing my choices in my deck because of the meta, because everyone's just gonna disagree, which is pretty fair. The deck is not in a great spot. We're getting support soon, but I just want to show you guys my deck profile, and I will be making more videos, probably, maybe, about specific cards in my deck, specific deck choices or deck options for the Blue Eyes deck. I have been playing Blue Eyes for so fucking long. I've been playing Blue Eyes pre-support, so when it was a fucking cooked ass deck still, which is kind of still the case, but less, way less. What was I gonna fucking say? Yeah. I'm not a reference as a good player because I haven't top shit. I barely play the game actually, but I only play Blue Eyes. I only play Blue Eyes. So I guess that is a strong point because I am really obsessed with Blue Eyes. Oh, and you can't see that. Maybe if I just like climb up here, you can see. Okay, I'm invested. I kind of know what I'm talking about, in my opinion. Everyone likes to deny my Blue Eyes vision and my Blue Eyes tech, but I will be putting it out here for people who do see the vision and are actually aware of what I'm saying and they agree with what I'm saying. And also the people who don't agree, please rage at me in the fucking comments, because you will be rage baited if you don't play Blue Eyes and you'll be like, but whatever. Let's get into this. It's the first time I'm doing this kind of setup, so if I sit down here you can't see me, so I have to like put this camera like this. Okay, this looks good. So here, obviously we got, I have to like mirror this, it's kind of ass, I can't lie. Obviously, let's just get right into the deck profile. We have two vanilla Blue Eyes White Dragons. Yeah, this is fucking annoying me. I need to turn this around. Holy shit. So, by the way. Okay. Turn this around for you guys. Yeah. This looks better. So I guess we just start off here, right? So we have two. That's my camera. So we start here, I guess. Holy mirror. Okay, we have two vanilla Blue Eyes. This is normal. This is okay. We don't play 3, we don't play Magia, because Magia is Coping Simulator 3000. What is Magia? It's an overextension piece. If you guys play Magia, you're overextending like crazy to make Magia. You're doing like a whole setup, 20,000 more bricks because we already have bricks for Magia, and it's like crazy. It's not worth playing right now unless we get like a fucking busted fusion spell that helps us with it. Not worth playing at all. The main thing I see people doing is not playing Blue Eyes like a control deck, which it is. The spot Blue Eyes is right now, the spot Blue Eyes is in right now is a control deck. You play it with Primite, you play it with Purges, or you don't, you play it with Missiles, which is also okay. But Blue Eyes is a control deck, so what I don't like, actually, what the fuck am I saying, bro? Let's just like, I'll just explain later. So we got 3 Sage with Eyes of Blue, really good card. A lot of people say it's the best starter. I'm not sure. I like opening with Mayhem, but I'm different. I'm different than everyone else. I like all Blue Eye starters equally. What I don't like is opening with Majesty. I don't like starting with Majesty. Wishes. I'm fucking schizophrenic. Nice. Yeah, first time playing Blue Eyes, by the way. Obviously 3 Maiden, which is normal. I play 2 Wishes. Yeah, he plays 2 Wishes. But guys, yeah, he plays 2 Wishes. I only have 2 targets to search with Wishes, unfortunately, so I play 2 Wishes. When I open Wishes, it gets ashed anyways. It's just sad. Sometimes you open 2 Wishes, and when you pitch Wishes for Wishes, it gets ashed, it will get ashed. People keep their ash for Wishes, which is sometimes an advantage, because people know our deck by now, and they are keeping ash for Wishes. So if you have 2 Wishes and you don't open it directly, you can get there by True Light. If you get to True Light, you can also do other things with True Light. I've been in a situation where I haven't used Wishes. My opponent did have Ash, but didn't Ash my Roar because he was waiting. He was waiting for Wishes, and then he didn't have to Ash. Like, he didn't get to Ash anything, and I did everything without Wishes, which is also a thing. We play one roar. I've played two roars. Probably in the future we'll be playing two roars as well. Why? Because it adds consistency to the thing that Raigeki's your opponent's board. Like, it's good. I used to play it with Jet Dragon, which I don't play anymore because, well, Mitsurugi is less of a problem, and I mainly was playing Jet Dragon for Mitsurugi. But hey, we'll see. Double roar is not bad, especially if you're only playing two wishes. Sometimes opening roar is not bad. Absolutely not. People call roar a brick, but I don't agree. I don't think roar is a brick. Yeah, whatever. I play one True Light, of course. Some people play at 3. No, no one does that. No one plays True Light at 3. I agree. Okay, True Light on 1. I wish we didn't have to play it. It's a cool card though. It's a cool card though. But everyone and their mother knows if they blow up True Light, we're cooked. I mean, are we? That's why I'm playing Ultimate Fusion. But why is he playing Ultimate Fusion? No one plays that. Yeah, that's right. And you don't even know what this card does. So maybe you read the card first and then, oh, that's why he's playing Ultimate Fusion. I'll come to actually, I'll explain Ultimate Fusion right now. Why am I playing Ultimate Fusion over Majesty, which by the way is in my side deck? Yeah. People are playing Majesty because of Tyrant. Oh, Tyrant can reset your Majesty. Yeah, that's true. Oh, and it pops 2 cards. Yeah, that's also true. That's so true. That's so true. Why am I not playing Majesty? Because Ultimate Fusion is a better card for many scenarios. First of all, it's a quick play. It gets out a Tyrant. It also pops a card. It gives you the opportunity to dodge stuff. It gives you the opportunity to get another Tyrant Dragon going second on the field. Okay? It also gives you the opportunity that when your when your True Light has been blown up, it fuses from your fucking graveyard. And True Light will get blown up because that's the main thing people are looking for. Openings where they can blow up your True Light. When people blow up your True Light and you still get to just play Ultimate Fusion from your hand, or as a quick play before the chain of True Light resolves, for example, you can get a Tyrant out or you can get a pop, and Tyrant will not be blown up by your True Light. So it helps you survive, where otherwise you would have been dead, because okay, you have 2 props from Majesty, it doesn't matter. Also, Majesty in your hand is kind of more dead than Ultimate Fusion. I mean, it is more dead than Ultimate Fusion. Ultimate Fusion helps you survive a lot of things. It also gives you 1 pop, which means you don't have to get both Blue Eyes in rotation mandatory for the Majesty, because people are so fixated on getting 2 pops with Majesty. That's like the only thing they focus on. But we also have Primite, which we'll come to soon. But we also have Primite, don't forget that. And the main thing, which is probably debatedly even the strongest part about Ultimate Fusion, is Ultimate Fusion shuffles back the materials, which means you can shuffle back 1 Blue Eyes. Yeah, so then further in the grind game, you can use Mausoleum to target another monster, or target your Maiden, for example, and get more bodies. Get more bodies, keep getting more fucking bodies, because you're shuffling back your Blue Eyes, and then you can Mausoleum target Foolish again. You can Mausoleum target Foolish your Tyrant that you just made with fucking Ultimate Fusion. You can get a 4.2k Tyrant Dragon that just gap your opponent in the draw phase, battle phase, gap your opponent in the battle phase, they summon back, they summon everything back, and you can shuffle back your Link 1, you can shuffle back Seals, you can shuffle back your Ultimate after he's been floating away into the fucking graveyard because it destroys itself. You can shuffle back every dragon that you need to be back into your deck. You're not running out of resources with Ultimate Fusion, and oh, but you're only playing a 1-off, so it's not really that good of a grind game. Yes, it is, because if you read Lightstorm Dragon, which you probably have, but you haven't read its second effect, when Lightstorm Dragon is blown up, you can reset a fucking trap from your grave or spell. Sorry, my camera just... he can reset a spell from or trap from your grave, and then you could also reset Ultimate Fusion. Again, Ultimate Fusion gets his spot from the Blue Eyes White Dragons on the field, which is up to 2 as well, like Majesty. But we want Blue Eyes White Dragons on the field anyways, usually for our Primite engine. It doesn't matter if they're in the grave. Like Majesty obviously can reveal them from almost everywhere, which is really strong. But because we're playing Primate, they're gonna be on the field anyway. So I am playing 1 Ultimate Fusion. If you have questions or you wanna beef about Ultimate Fusion being good or bad, write in the comments. I actually like to play this card too someday. But yeah, obviously 1 Mausoleum. That's my wishes. Okay, then we'll be able to see this. Yes, we play 3 Primate Lordy-Lows. Yeah, we play 3 Ether Barrel. And then obviously we play 1 drill beam. No, we play 2 drill beams. Why? Why are you playing 6 starters? Yeah. Why are you playing 6 starters for 1 drill beam? But you can recycle drill beam, so you only need 1. Sir, you can recycle this card. You can recycle it. So why would you ever play it on 2? It's an extra brick. No, when you recycle drill beam, you set it. It's a fucking wheelchair card on your field. And what you're saying is to your opponent, when you reset drill beam, I have a drill beam, but it's currently set on my field, which means I cannot activate it. So do whatever you want. Just go ahead. Fuck it. I cannot target banish anything you have, and I cannot negate anything with my drill beam. So that's why you play 2 drill beams. It doesn't necessarily have to be a drill beam. Play any other Primite thing, but why would you play 6 starters for one fucking drill beam? Opening a drill beam is bad. It's a brick. No, it's not. We need to embrace our bricks in Blue Eyes. Because you open a Blue Eyes White Dragon and you open a drill beam, it's live. It's fucking live. Your drill beam is alive. It's alive so often. If you have that Lordy Load, like sometimes you open 2 Lordy Loads, you often open 2 Primite cards, let's be honest. And then if you get access to your drill beam, your opponent will not expect it to be live. If you set a drill beam and you also have drill beam access in your hand, your opponent will not expect a drill beam, especially not when they imperm your Link 1, which does always get fucking impermed if they have it. Let's be honest. 2 drill beams is not bad. It's not bad because you're always going to be able to have 1 in your hand and 1 in your grave or 1 on your field or blah blah blah. And the rotation of 2 drill beams is way stronger. It just is. It just is. And a lot of people are playing drill beam on 2 now. It's been like this for a while, and there's always the drill beam deniers, but consistency and blah blah blah. Your deck is already bricky. Please embrace the bricks. Drill beam is something that's live by your bricks, so it's good. It's strong. Thank you. Then for the non-engine, I think I'm supposed to like wrap this up, and we're gonna go non-engine here, because otherwise it's gonna be too much of a file. So let's wrap this up with the. Let's put this here. So for the non-engine, I am playing 2 Fuhalos and 1 Perulia. This could also be 3 Fuhalos and 1 Perulia. I just like having the 1 Perulia. Just the extra charm, it sometimes does it. We play 3. We play 3 Ash Blossom. Obviously, you play 3 Ash Blossom. Like those people playing every single hand trap on 2, which cross out. You are fucking coping. Get rid of the cross out. Get rid of the cross out, please. Just get rid of it. Okay, it's gonna resolve at some point. Yeah, it is. But so is my Call by the Grave. Like, get out, man. Don't play cross out. It's just a waste of a spot in your deck. Like, it's gonna be in your hand so dead so often. We play 3 Imperm. Yeah. I have not played Imperm for a while in the Yummy format, but I wasn't gonna discuss meta, so fuck that. You know why I wasn't really playing that, but it's fine. So we play 3 Imperm and we play 3 Dominus Purges. Obviously, Dominus Purge live by infinite impermanence. Dominus Purge locks you out of dark monster effects. That's what we're not. I mean, we are playing 1 dark monster. We are playing 1 dark monster, and it's not my gauntlet. And I will be coming to that when we're in the extra deck. So 3 Dominus Purge. We are playing 2 Ghost Bell. Okay. You're right, I'm playing it on 2. You're right, I'm playing it on 2. I hate playing it hand threats on 2, but listen to me. Might as well just go 2 Nip. If you don't like 2 Ghost Bell, just go 2 Nip. It's fine. Same thing. Fuck it. I like Ghost Bell because there's a lot of stuff going on in the graveyard lately. 2 Draw and Logbird because we just got hit, but it's fine. I'll take that hit. Guess what? I only own 2 Draw and Logbirds because I'm fucking poor and I was playing it on 2 anyways, so I really couldn't care less about the hit. We are playing 3 Effect Failure. What the fuck? You are crazy. It's searchable, yes, and sometimes you can go to 3 level 1 Light Tuner searches during your first turn without effort. And sometimes you literally search 3 Effect Veilers on top of your full combo when your opponent doesn't have shit to do. Like sometimes they just AFK, they just AFK in front of you, and then you get to like extend. And if you're not playing the Crimson Dragon line, which you by the way should not play, you shouldn't play that line, because if you are able to do the whole Crimson thing, you already won anyways, you won the grind game anyways, it's overextension. We're forcing grind games, we're not ending the game in 1 turn, we don't like to do that. But if you get to search 3 Effect Veilers, hey, if your opponent allows that, if he consents you to search 3 avec failures, you probably win anyways. And then we are playing one called By the Grave as an extra answer to the Charmies. I'm pretty sure this is 41 cards. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong, but please tell me in the comments so you engage with this video, because probably gonna get 5 views, which I don't really give a shit about, because the main reason I'm making this video is to send it to my fuck ass friends who say, whatever, extra deck. Extra deck is gas. Low-key. I mean, obviously we're gonna start with a 2 level 1 links, link 1s for blue eyes. Spirit with Eyes of Blue, really good card. Obviously, you can special summon from your hand, don't forget that. It does lock you in dragons while it's on the field, but that's fine. We are playing 1 seals. Why are we playing 1 seals? You often make seals. Seals is a Primite end board. First of all, no, it's not. And then second of all, we can recycle the seals with our ultimate fusion, which I do very, very often. Yeah, it's really nice to recycle your seals and then make it again. It's fine. Fuck it. Then we will go over the synchros that I'm playing. I am playing 1 spirit. I'm playing 2 spirits. And then I am playing 1 ultimate spirit. Why am I playing only 1 ultimate spirit? Because again, if I really want it again, I will be recycling it with ultimate fusion. It's just like that. And the targets for our spirit dragons, beside ultimate spirit, will be Lightstorm Dragon. You know this card, Lightstorm Dragon, really good. Pops up to 3 back row cards on summon, and then when he gets destroyed, so let's say you summon him from your spirit, it destroys himself, he sets back a card, a spell or trap from your graveyard. And the only requirement for the activation of that card is the same requirement as like Primite, for example, because you just need to control a normal monster. But you want to be controlling a normal monster anyways for Ultimate Fusion, because it makes our pop life. So we're chilling, we're fucking chilling. And then we have Ancient Fairy Light Dragon. We are playing Ultimate Fusion. Going second, we will be able to make Double Tyrant often. We will be able to make Double Tyrant often. And besides Double Tyrant, we will also be able to make a Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon with it, usually. But also 1 Tyrant and 1 Ultimate, 1 Tyrant and 1 Spirit Dragon is also enough to OTK thanks to this card. So we're chilling. And Tyrant is good at destroying boards. He is. He fucking is. And people like to forget that. Now we are playing Azure Eyes. Yeah, because a lot of these little guys, these little funny guys, they know that if they get rid of True Light, we're cooked. And they are fucking right, because True Light is our grind game. And if our True Light is gone, we're fucking cooked. So this is also a really one of my favorite stall cards, because if you summon this in a new chain, it protects all your dragons from targeting and card destruction for not only this turn, but also until the end of next turn, which is so stupid. It's so stupid. And if you get to 2 spirits and you summon your ultimate, and then you summon this in the end case, your ultimate is also protected from destruction, and that also counts for your other dragons, which is good. And it kind of acts like True Light in your standby phase. So let's say you get rid of your True Light and you are able to make Azure, your grind game is kind of safe, because in the standby phase, Azure revives a normal monster, which also brings back your Maiden, and then you're rolling again, kind of. Then we are playing Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon. Why are we playing Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon? I used to be, I'll just admit it, I used to be like the biggest denier of this card out there. I was like hating on people saying Vengeance Dragon, Vengeance Dragon this. No. Unfortunately, I have to apologize to those people, because they were onto something long time ago already. Vengeance Dragons just needs 1 tuner with a NIP token. So you can make Vengeance Dragon off a NIP token. So when you get nipped and you still have a normal summon, or you still have your Lordy Load to declare, you can go Lordy Load, trigger your Maiden if you haven't triggered her, or you can go second normal summon a Veiler, and that's why I'm playing 3 Veiler. Because sometimes you just have those Veilers laying around and you don't really want to go, another Maiden, because you want to be searching the Veiler. And then if you were to get nipped and you have this, you have the second normal summon, you can waste a Veiler on it. And if you were to have another Sage, that would be even more nice, because you just summon Sage, search the Veiler, and then you go Vengeance Dragon, and then you're kind of, you took less damage from the nib, I'll put it like that. It's also just a really strong card in general. 100% Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon, really good card. A lot of people use it as a Crimson target. No, I just use it like this, because I also play Nibiru myself in my side deck, and when you nip your opponent, and you can start your turn by normaling Sage, searching Maiden, made Vengeance Dragon. It's strong. It's really strong, helps you push for game a lot. So that's the synchros. For the fusions, I am obviously playing Tyrant Dragon number 1. I am playing Tyrant Dragon number 3. 2. I'm stupid. And Neo Ultimate. Neo Ultimate, obviously, very mandatory card. Can also be recycled, where you want to make a Tyrant like that. You can recycle this, summon a Tyrant from that, then attach another Wishes, make the second Tyrant. So these are the fusions together with Chaos. Why Chaos? We are forcing a grind game. Don't forget, we are trying to force a grind game. We're literally trying to force a grind game. We're not trying to end the game in one turn, which means that we will be going into a second turn. And if you are going into a second turn and you have a Roar in your grave, you can use the second effect of Roar to easily make Chaos, which is really strong because it's a pop 2 in our deck. It's a pop 2 in our deck. Usually, you can also use a Ether Barrel for it, and then it gives you 1 pop, but it's strong. It's strong. There's a lot of other targets. It's niche. You can choose any other card as well, but it's strong. Pop 2 is strong, and yeah. Then the last card is a niche tech card, which everyone is hating on, but I would like you to test it out. I initially implemented Dingirsu against Mitsurugi. Way back, because I don't know if you guys remember, but Blue Eyes support and Mitsurugi have been around for around the same time, which is crazy. And I was getting gapped in my fucking ass. It was crazy. I implemented Jet Dragon Double Roar to like kind of cope against Mitsu, but it was often not enough. So what I started doing is I was going with a Blue Eyes and a Jet Dragon into Dingirsu, and I would detach Jet Dragon, and then the next time I would detach again, and then if they finally destroy something, my Jet Dragon would finally come on the field. It was crazy, it works, but obviously playing Jet Dragon is very bricky. Now that we have Ultimate Fusion, we are easily able to get a level 8 body. And we are even more easily able to get 2 level 8 bodies if need be. If we really want the destruction protection on our field, Dingirsu is not that hard to put out in our deck. Obviously with the Dragon Locks, it's a bit awkward sometimes, but it also comes up in the grind game, because what a lot of people also, obviously you just forgot that too, unless you know what Dingirsu does, and surprisingly a lot of people don't know what Dingirsu does, which is really weird to me. But Dingirsu on summon has a non-targeting send of any card your opponent controls. Not face up, just sends a card, or am I tripping? Like, let me actually read this before I'm... yeah, so send 1 card your opponent controls to the graveyard. It's a card that's also an answer to very niche situations, especially on events. You don't know what you're gonna encounter, and sometimes you just cannot get fucking rid of a specific card, and even your SP can't do it, which I'm obviously not even playing. I wish we had like 20 extra deck spots, because Blue Eyes can use a lot of tech things like special stuff, whatever. But Dingirsu sometimes is the answer to very weird stuff, very weird stuff, and the destruction protection is strong, and it's also battle protection. So I really love Dingirsu. I've been playing it for a while. I love to see the like confusion on people's faces when I summon Dingirsu. It's so funny. Dingirsu is a good N-word piece, and the thing I like the most about it is probably that you can play around Dingirsu. That you can play around Super Poly with Dingirsu. Yep. So they can't really Super Poly these two into anything they have thought of. Obviously, there is actually Super Poly targets that can fuse these two into fucking something. But people don't run it, and people are not prepared for the Dingirsu, because that's something we need to do, play around Super Poly, because we're fucking cooked when they Super Poly us. Like most decks. Now we'll get to the side deck. I don't think my side deck is really that impressive. I have some cards that you probably haven't seen in it yet, but we'll get to that in a bit. First of all, I'm playing for Nibiru. Nibiru might not be as good as you think against current meta decks, but on events or on locals, I often encounter decks that I don't know, or I've never played against, and they just keep summoning. They just keep fucking summoning. They just keep summoning, so then you just nib them. And when you nib them and you start your turn with a Nibiru token, you do a normal summon and you have a Snake as Vengeance Dragon. So Nibiru is staying in here. Like, there's always gonna be someone that plays into a nib with their deck because they think the current people are not siding in nib. They don't have it in their side deck, which By the way, it's gonna be true. It's gonna be like that. But we are prepared. We have nib. If it needs to be nibbed, it will be nibbed. Then we're playing 2 droplets. Droplet, not a huge fan of droplet in blue eyes. That's why I'm also playing it on 2. I really don't want to see multiple droplets in my starting hands. But it's really good going second, obviously. And then also playing 1 Primite Fusion. I'm playing Primite Fusion for the same reason as Ultimate Fusion. Ish, the recycle part, and also because it just fuses from your grave. Especially going second with Primite Blue Eyes, when you normal summon your Ether Barrel, it's most likely going to get removed in some kind of way after setting your Lordy Load, and often that's where it stops. But if you do that and your opponent chains something that removes your Ether Barrel, you can always set Primite Fusion, and from there you can still make the Iron Dragon, you can go into Chaos, you can go into other targets. There's a lot of targets for Primite Fusion. I'll actually be making a separate video about Ultimate Fusion and about Primite Fusion. It's gonna be the Blue Eyes Fusion Masterclass. Yeah, because a lot of people are sleeping on this card. They think it's really bad, they think it's a bridge, but same, I side is in going second instead of on Drill Beam. I side in a Primite Fusion. So I have 1 Primite Fusion and 1 Drill Beam, and often, very, 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 very often, it catches my opponent off guard. And that's what you want to be doing, because everyone knows the default Blue Eyes list. I'm gonna do shit. That's about it. So then we're playing 3 Book of Eclipse for multiple reasons. First of all, 3 Book of Eclipse, because obviously if your opponent's whole field is booked, which will not be a Malice field, because Malice got hit. White Binary is gone. I don't think a lot of people will play it again. And if they are, we have Nip. If your opponent's whole board is booked and you have access to Tyrant Dragon, you just go I guess. Tyrant. Wait, hold on. Thinking on Tyrant. Summon back. Okay. Wait, stop. Which one are you attacking? This one. Oh, thinking. Okay. This one. Oh, thinking. Summoning back 5,000 bodies, and guess what Tyrant does? All of them. Now imagine they're all face down. So cool. So that's why we have Book of Eclipse, and Book of Eclipse is also a Ash check. So guess what resolves after your Book of Eclipse gets ashed? Yep. That's right. So those are the going second cards. For going first, we play 1 Dragon's Minds, another Dragon's Minds, and a Soul Judgment. We're not playing 3 Dragon's Mind because 2 of them is too much. I don't want to open multiple of them, but I would like to open a Soul Judgment and a Dragon's Mind. Definitely. Really strong cards. And then, if you open this, it's pretty much games. Deck Lockdown. Yep. I don't give a shit. Why is this card still legal? I don't know, because it's not used, but it's a strong card. For you guys that don't know what Deck Lockdown does, it allows, so it restricts everyone from summoning from their deck and searching a card. You are only allowed to add a card from their deck by specifically drawing it, and you're not allowed to summon anything from deck at the same time. It's so stupid, it's strong, it's really strong, and True Light sets from deck. So we can set our Roar from deck, and then we can still use Roar. We summon back from graveyard with a Link 1. We don't really care that much about this card, especially when you already have your whole board set up, and it's like a draw on steppers. You go full Blue Eyes combo if you don't get nipped, or if you get nipped, you don't give a shit. You just go Deck Lockdown. It destroys itself in 2 turns, but Deck Lockdown can also be bounced back to your hand by your seals. So let's say your opponent is done with his turn and he attempts to go end phase, you go, oh, well, okay, in the end phase, seals effect. Bounce back the fucking Deck Lockdown, put your Ether Barrel there, If you don't kill your opponent, you just go Deck Lockdown again. It's strong, it's really fucking strong, and it does win you games. Matter of fact, people just scoop when you activate this sometimes. It's a broken floodgate and it should be gone, just like skill, or like maybe not be gone, like maybe to 1, because why the fuck is skill ray not gone, and why are those other floodgates not gone? But it's a really strong card, and I would most definitely look into it because we can play under it pretty well. That was it. I can't lie, that was it. that was the deck profile. That was my first video ever. I feel like this was actually pretty long. Damn, I thought I wasn't recording for a second. So thank you guys for watching. I would love to hear you guys' feedback in the comments, because obviously, like, it's kind of a cope deck, and I would like to hear you guys' insights on the choices I made for the deck. I would like to hear you guys help me improve the deck, and I would like to hear your guys' experiences where you to try out any of my ratios, any of the cards that I use whatsoever. So thank you all for listening, and well, if this gets some kind of recognition or like interaction, I will most definitely be making a masterclass, Blue Eyes masterclass about Primite Fusion and Ultimate Fusion. If you guys want to see that, if you guys want insights on any other component of my deck or any tech cards in Blue Eyes, I'll cover it. Fuck it. I don't have anything to do right now, so I'll catch you guys later. And yeah, swag.